Hello everyone, my name's Lee and I'm part of Newcastle Fans TV, and I'm here to give you guys, FYP TV, a little bit of rundown of what's been happening at Newcastle of late. So I've been asked to run through 5 questions and I'll answer them as best I can. I think the start of the season on the pitch has been quite deflating, but I think with how I look at it is we played 4 of the big 6 already out of 5 games. So already we played 4 of them. And the fixture list which I've actually got on the whiteboard behind us, the positives are we've only got to play one of the big teams in the next 13 games. So Newcastle will be picking up points. We will be starting to climb that table. I've got every ounce of confidence that we'll do that. And this is one of the games that we need to start doing it. No, but then again, yes, because Ashley hasn't helped Benitez in the transfer market. It's well documented. We've said it numerous times. Other people have said it, even the national media and so on. Even supporters of other clubs can now say that Ashley's not backing Rafa Benitez. And why is Rafa sticking around? Well, his contract's running out at the end of the season. Where will he go? Will he stay? Will he sign on? But I don't think it's hindering the form as of yet. I think it's because of the big boys that we've played. We haven't got a squad that is going to compete. Rafa's been obviously targeted and criticised for these tactics against Chelsea in particular, Man City away. But at the end of the day, we're on -4 goal difference with 4 defeats, and that could save us come the end of the season. If we're level on 38 points with another team, that'll save us. So it's frustrating being a Newcastle fan at the moment, but you just got to go with it and take game by game. And this game coming up, we need something from it. This is pretty obvious, isn't it? We need the likes of Shelby back in that starting lineup. He was injured for a couple of weeks and then he was on the bench from last weekend. Didn't play, which was strange, but we need him in that centre midfield. We need that creative spark. We also need Kennedy back to form. He was fantastic and Spursy opened the day of the season. We've seen his petulant kick out, which he got away for Cardiff, the penalty miss as well. And ever since then, he just doesn't look the same player. So he needs to get back to form. I think defensively, we're fine. We don't concede many goals. And I think you look at Lascelles' leadership. Hopefully his injury isn't too seriously. Hopefully he plays this weekend, which I'm expecting him to. And you know, we need a goal scorer. We need Rondon to get in and start. And I think he will start. I think he needs to start firing. So for me, you're talking about Shelby, Kennedy and Rondon in particular need to start firing for us to move up and scoring goals. I think we will surprise you. People will say that Newcastle will play very defensively, which, you know, we've got to look out your left flank in particular with Van Aanholt. Because let's face it, Patrick Van Aanholt, we had him at Newcastle on loan, and he's not a left back when you have the ball. He's a fake left back because he starts coming into your box and all that. He's like an extra attacker. Of course, Zaha has been coming out and have said lately that, you know, he feels that he's getting rough treatment. I think Newcastle have got to give him rough treatment again. Unfortunately, I know Palace fans not want to hear that, but for us to stop him, because he can go past players for fun, the only way to stop him is perhaps get a yellow card for your team, take one for the team. That's key. I think, you know, I do like your new, well, he's not new, your youngster, Wan-Bissaka, if I pronounced that right, the right back. He looks quality. We know about Andros Townsend as well, so he's got threats going forward. And I think we won't sit as back as what people will think. I think we will try and have attack. I think it's because we see this, and Rafa will say this, is a game we'll have to pick something up. So I think we will be, the possession stats will probably favour you slightly 60-40, but you will see Newcastle having to go and get Shelby on the ball. I think you've got to get a hold of him, stop Kennedy having the ball, and then if you stop that, you're going to stop Newcastle with the threat as well. I think we will get the win. I'm going to go and say it. I think we will get something from this game. I'm confident about it. And I think it's because Newcastle now are starting to feel the heat. And I think Rafa will pull up a result out of the bag. And I haven't predicted a win for Newcastle all season, even when we played Cardiff. But this is the first time I'm predicting Newcastle to come away from South London and get the 3 points. I cannot see us getting beaten this game. Not disrespect for yous. I just think Rafa will be so much on this, putting this emphasis is I wouldn't say it's a banker win. We have to obviously go on the pitch, get the results, but I think we will get something. I think it's because the law of averages state we've only been beaten by 1 goal by the big sides if we continue to improve our attacking with the likes of Shelby coming on, Kennedy coming in, I think we will score. And I think we'll score maybe even 2 perhaps, but I think I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Newcastle. Thank you very much for having me on. If you want to pop over, we're down in South London ourselves. We'll be doing fan cams, everything. I think we're jumping on a podcast with you guys as well on the channel straight after that as well. So come on over. We'll be building up all week, of course, to Crystal Palace versus Newcastle as well. And thanks for having me. Bye bye.